Hi everyone, quick video. Obviously, I'm sure you've all seen what's going on in the Middle East with Iran, United States, Israel, etc. I absolutely do not get political at all on my YouTube channel, as you know, or most of you know. I tend not to get involved in any of that stuff, but if it's radio related, then I usually report it. I know that the internet is down across most of Iran. Actually, I know that from first hand, actually, because last night I tried tuning into Radio Tehran on medium wave on 1332 kilohertz, and to check for an ID, I tried accessing their live streams, and I couldn't access any of them. So whereas I have been able to before, no problem. So certainly in terms of listening to Radio Tehran online, at least from here, there's no access. So that in mind, the BBC has launched an emergency lifeline radio program for Iran in the last day or two. This actually complements their existing BBC News Persian sort of video and digital services. This is radio only, and I guess it's because, well, in recognition of the fact that most of Iran's population, don't have access to online media or news, so it's radio only, and they're covering medium wave and shortwave. So on medium wave, the emergency programming will be available at 4:30 p.m. GMT, which is 8 p.m. Iran time, on 702 kilohertz medium wave and 9465 kilohertz shortwave. And then the program is repeated at 6 p.m. GMT, which is 9:30 p.m. Iran time, on the same frequency on medium wave, 702 kilohertz, and 5935 kilohertz on shortwave. I'm assuming that they're going to use the Al Sila relay in Oman rather than the relay in the United Arab Emirates. I'm not 100% sure about that. Someone might actually know, but good to see the BBC stepping up and doing something to sort of help the general population in Iran. So that's that. Also engaged in this is the NHK World Radio Japan. So they've got a bit further, and they've begun a 24-hour, 24/7 shortwave transmission in response to developments in Iran. And obviously, because it's 24 hours, it's not all on the same frequency. So from the Yamata transmitting station, they're broadcasting on 11915, 11670, 9665. Well, I won't read them all out, but you can see. So basically, 24-hour temporary shortwave transmissions of Japan language news and programming to the Middle East from the Yamata TX site in Koga City, and with additional relays from their TX site in France. So there'll be a big signal for anyone listening in Europe on 11800 kilohertz from 2 a.m. until 4 a.m. JST, so Japan Standard Time, and then on 6150 kilohertz from 12 p.m. noon until 1400 hours JST. I guess I should point out that all of the times that they've listed are in JST. So NHK World Radio Japan stepping up, the BBC stepping up. There might be others, I'm not sure. You can let me know if there are any other radio services that have sort of stepped up in the last sort of few days in response to the sort of war in the Middle East. Then let me know. But I thought I'd share that with you because I think it's quite important. I haven't heard anything from NHK World Radio for a long time. Several years, I'm sure, and I've actually only copied them, I think, on the odd occasion. So other than obviously the French relay, so I might have a listen at some point. But yeah, I thought I'd share that with you, and peace and love to everybody from Oxford Shortwave Log. Thanks for watching 7-3.